All right, people, here we go. Give me 2 minutes to get a cup of tea made, and then we will get on with this illusion treading. How wonderful. See you in a minute. Oh, didn't even comb the bloody hair. Not much difference. That's what it looks like when I wake up. Same as when I went to bed. Can't complain. Mustn't grumble. Mustn't grumble. Hello, mate. You all right? Yeah, nice one. Whoa. I'll tell you what. I'll open up with a little funny story. Very, very short story. Less of a story. More of a lyrical visionette. I was at a gig once with one of my best friends and comedians, Trevor Locke. And Trevor Locke comes from a place called Bugbrook. Bugberry Brook. Brook Bug. He's a book bug. Can't stop reading. And but he's quite a sort of a middle class, he's got no accent. He's just like a middle class newsreader accent. And we were standing there waiting for the acts to go on, and we were both performing, obviously a bit later and not together, although we had performed together before. And you might have known him. He used to be Cocky Locky, as your fudge, Trevor. He used to be Russell Brand's sidekick on BBC Radio 6. Surely some of you remember him. Anyway, very good friend of mine. I just spoke to him this morning, and we were both sort of standing there, and he went, "Oh no!" And as soon as someone goes, "Oh no," in a public situation, that he's just seen someone he doesn't want to see. And I've gone, "Go on, who is it? Who is it?" He went, "Oh, oh." And then of course this bloke sort of strolls over and he goes, Trevor. And Trev went, "Hey," full human artifice, sort of like, "Hey." And then this fella went, it's got to have been about 5 years, hasn't it, since we caught up? About 5 years, isn't it? How have you been? And then Trevor, with his middle class, no regional accent or dialect at all, and this Bugbrook place is like, kind of posh, if anything. And Trevor went, "Oh, mustn't grumble." And I just went, "What?" I just looked at him and was like, hang on, what? And he kept doing it. The bloke went, so you're still gigging then? And Trevor was like, well, I'm gonna be doing a little bit of something on the stage tonight though, but nothing. It ain't anything I've worked on, put it like that. And I thought, aren't humans peculiar? That, what an angle, a combination of nerves and not wanting to do something equals deception. It was very peculiar. Oh, hello, mate. It must have been about 5 years. How have you been? Oh, mustn't grumble. What the fuck is happening here? Anyway, let's get the Twitch all sorted out. I don't want Rags over there on his own, if he is over there. I mean, sometimes I see him over there. I go, you all right, Rags? And he's like, mustn't grumble. There you go. There's a name for that in comedy. It's a comeback. Hello, Rags. Nice to see you. Let's have a little hello to Rags. Bless him, sitting over there on his Jack Jones. There's two of them over there, though. Well, two if you include me and Rags. We've got them all in this morning. Look at that. Oh, back. Absolutely back. Meganizia Shan has made a second appearance in the glorious House of Scrubs. We must be doing something right. Before long, people will have taken over the world. Well, about 0.0000000000000% one of it. Isn't it interesting when children get a line in their head? There used to be a geezer on telly called Freddie Laker. People of youngsters, the youth, they won't understand the genius of Freddie Laker. Freddie Laker was like your original, what's it called? What are the aeroplane companies that you can go on and they cost like £1 to go to Spain? What are they called? Give me a couple of the company names. Yeah, Freddie Lake was an airline, but I need the ones that you've got these days. What, they can't even think what they're called. I don't travel with them, of course. You know what they are. Yeah, no, but I need the brand names. You can't just say low cost. EasyJet, Ryanair, thank you. We got there in the end. And I'm not blaming you for us taking time getting there. It was my description that failed us. Well, years and years ago, air travel, going on holiday to another country was big money. You couldn't do it. If you were like, unless you were upper middle class, you weren't going on holiday. It didn't happen. Unless you won the pools or your premium bonds come in. I mean, look how far back we're going. I know that half of the people watching this are like, the pools, premium bonds. But if your premium bonds came in or the pool, you won the pools. No score draw. Kilmarnock and St Mirren was a late kickoff. If one of them come in, you might go on holiday, but no one ever went on holiday. We had a look at it yesterday, Tony. It's a terrible shame. It's a terrible shame because Myanmar has just not had a minute's peace, has it? And I quite like old Lang Syne. I think she should have. She needed more time. She needed a bit more support from the ASEAN. A little bit more support from the West would have been nice. But, after The Guardian went, oh, what? An N-word? She's a nationalist? What? We didn't mind her. We didn't mind her before, but now she's looking after her own. She can foxtrot Oscar. So I think it's a bit of a shame. I think old Lang Syne should have had a bit more time, another 10 years to do their bit. Anyway, so Freddie Laker turns up. I'm just getting the grift on while I'm telling you these stories. Freddie Laker turns up, and he turns up on telly. I'm gonna look through it now, see if I can find it. See if I can find the advert. Freddie Laker. Ah, what a shame. There's plenty of stuff about him, but not the advert. Let's try Freddie Laker advert. Well, what Freddie Laker done, he democratized. I found it. I've only gone and bloody found it. Hang on. I own Laker Airways. Right, I've got it, you little bastards. Right, so what Freddie Laker done was thought, hang on a minute. If we get rid of the smoked salmon, if we get rid of the leg room, if we use engines made in Cambodia, there's no need, you don't need wings that long on an aeroplane. If we get rid of those ultra hot air hostesses and go down Weight Watchers to kind of recruit our air hostesses and all that malarkey, we can save a few quid. We can shave a few pound off here and there. And so what Freddie Laker done was he democratized air travel. And all of a sudden, you'd be at school when you're 11 years old and your mate Clinton Smith came in. And you'd be like, all right, Clinton, how are you, governor? And he'd go, yeah, me and the old man are going on holiday. Me and the old man are going away. I'd be like, where you going, Margate? Where you going, Dymchurch? Usual southeast holiday destinations. And old Clinton Smith went, no, we're fucking off to Tanzania. What? We're fucking off to Malaga. What? And Freddie Laker done all of this. Now, the reason I tell you was because there was a Freddie Laker TV commercial, and I'm going to show it now. Every school had a Clinton Smith. Good Lord. I'm now going to show you the Freddie Laker advert. This is from about 1418. I mean, this is proper medieval. So enjoy yourself. No, Dymchurch is lovely, but Malaga it ain't. Right, here we go. Let's have a look at Sir. They knighted this fella, even though it all went down the pan in the end, bless him. But let's have a little look at Sir Freddie Laker's. There's a reason for me showing you this. It's a very small reason, and this has been going on for a hell of a long time. I should have got the grift on, but hang on. Here we go. It's only 43 seconds.
I'm Freddie Laker. I own Laker Airways, and I'm dedicated to low-cost air travel. In 1976, over 1 million passengers flew Laker. So if you're planning a visit across the Atlantic, believe me, we know what we're talking about. With Laker, you can fly round trip to the USA or Canada in one of our wide-body DC-10s for less than half the price of a normal economy ticket. And you don't have to join a club. Just book well in advance and plan to stay for at least 2 weeks. But don't call me. See your travel agent for full details. Look, I've got to give you a better deal. I've got my name on every plane.
What advertising agency made that advert, do you reckon? Lidl. Now, here's where it gets funny. Did you hear him at the end go, I've got to give you a good deal. I've got my name on every plane. Now, me and my brother thought that advert was hilarious. From the beginning, hello, I'm Freddie Laker. And then at the end, I've got to give you a good deal. I've got my name on every plane. And we were saying it like we were mental. We were spasticated, me and my brother. It's obvious, look how I turned out. I was a damaged child, a damaged adult, a damaged person. And so I couldn't stop saying it. And I would just be walking around the house going, I've got to give you a good deal. I've got my name on every plane. But then what happens, and you'll all know this. You'll all know that children do this. Children get a line in their head, maybe from an advert, like in this example, maybe from a movie, maybe something they'll hear their mother say, and they'll just keep repeating it. There is a reason for me telling you this. After about 3 days, I was no longer saying, I've got to give you a good deal. I've got my name on every plane. I'd said it so many times, it had become an incomprehensible incantation. I was literally saying, I've got to give you a deal. I've got my name on every plane. Because I'd said it so much, I'd softened the consonants and stretched the vowels. And, you know, it just morphed into, and it was really weird. And the reason I'm telling you that is because that is exactly what is happening to our culture. This is exactly what postmodernism has done to our culture. For centuries there, we were finding new things. We were discovering new places. We were finding new technologies. There was all sorts of new things happening. And fashion, style, art, and aesthetics were new. And they were brand new statements. But postmodernism is irony. Oh, it's ironic. How clever. It's sarcastic, which can never be serious, by the way. As soon as you're ironic and you're sarcastic, it lacks depth. It can't be significant. It can't be. Oh, there's another word I'm looking for. Oh, I'll get there in a minute. But the problem is, if you look at fucking hell, Andy Warhol, just doing screen prints of Campbell's soup cans, just using old ideas, old aesthetics, repeating them. There's artists today who repeat Warhol. And so what happens with culture is we start repeating it. We get with the printing press, and then with computers where we create copies with no originals. You know, you can make a digital image. It doesn't exist. It's digital. But you can then print that out. And so you've now got a copy. But you've got a copy with no original. You've got millions of these copies. You print out thousands of them. But there's no original. And it's exactly the same as that child. Culture starts repeating itself, losing its reference, losing its roots. And in as much as what started for me as a child, I've got to give you a good deal, my name's on the plane. Because I repeated it so much and so much and so much, sophistication is the word I was looking for. Because irony, pastiche, parody, sarcasm, because they can never be serious, because they can never be, because they lack depth and they've got no sophistication, they can't be serious. And culture has done exactly that. Culture is now a child, the child who said, my name's Freddie Laker, I've got to give you a good deal, my name's on the plane. Culture is now that, going, oh, okay, yeah, my name's on the plane. And that's exactly what has happened to culture. And that's why it's shit. And that's why it has no social function. It has no historical function. It has no political function. And the key, it has no social function. Because culture is meant to bring people together. Culture is something people repeat among groups. But because when they do it as a group and when they pass it to their children, it isn't ironic, it isn't a parody, it isn't a pastiche, it's not sarcastic, it's meaningful, it's significant. And because they do it as a group, as a society, they don't let it break down into an incomprehensible incantation. It doesn't become because it means something to them. It's relevant. It's important. It's necessary. So they make sure it stays what it should be. But they don't want that because that keeps societies together. That keeps communities together. That keeps families together. And that's why they've taken that away from us. That's why postmodernism destroyed the West. Now, that's quite light-hearted opening to this stream. Couple of super chats have come through, and I haven't even sorted the grift out, but let's get on them. Oh, my lady, it's the new Meganesia Shan has dropped 100 ZAR. I don't know what 100 ZAR is, but I'll always accept a super chat. Nice one, Meganesia Shah. Says this, Megan, can I assume that you're female? The Megan bit is telling me it, but also your language. You have a clever little clavicle, Danger. Oh, thank you. Very sweet. No wonder your girlfriend loves you. Well, that and my debit card. But yeah, nice one, Meganesa Shan. Very kind. Very kind. You've taken your super chat cherry. Thank you, though. Very, very nice sentiment. And obviously, thanks for the donation. And I think there was another one. And I think I know who that other one is. Because I recognise... balls. Oh, hang on a minute. Field Marshal Browning. One of the highest ranking scrubs on the firm says, love, scrubs and lurkers. Thank you, Dawn Browning. Much appreciated. I have been complaining about a lack of donations. I know I have. And 2 people have said to me, don't do that. It doesn't look good. And I felt bad. So sorry, everyone. It's a bit, do you remember when I apologised for the dollar drive? And then everyone went, don't apologise. And I thought, you cannot win. But thank you, Dawn. Very kind of you. Now, let me get this set up. Rigby, it points out, your bigger wings if you have fat air attendants. Zost weigh out the benefits. Hi, Al. Now, either English isn't your first language or LSD is your first meal of the day. So I'm going to leave that up to you. Right, let's get the grift on. Ah, bollocks. Ooh, this is unusual activity. Here's your code. Oh, it might have let me have it. Oh, well, no problem. Oh, no problem today. Maybe they enjoyed my little peanuts. Okay. Let's do that. Let's put that over there. Let's turn that up. Bosh. Pang. Pang 2021. And I'm going to give you this. What about this? Lovely. Absolutely lovely. Needs to be a little bit longer, I think. There you go. Save that. Right. The personnel of the House of Scrubs. You can support this channel. I reckon if I smile, it makes parting with cash a lot more exciting. Hi. My name's Chrissy Dangerfield. I have to give you a good show because it's my name on the stream. You can support this channel using the super chat function, which is the $sign just at the bottom of the chat there. That's what Dawn and Shan just did. Alternatively, and preferably, you can use Entropy. The link to Entropy is in the description. But I've also just put it in the chat. If you need it, you can ask me later, or it's in the chat. If you go via Entropy, you don't give Susan not a bean, not a fucking penny. Hang on a minute, what's going on? Hello, our pal. Hello, Flea. John Palmer's on the firm. Dennis just says more females. Oh, good Lord, Dennis. There's things you say out loud and there's things you don't. Andrew Eric says, oh, yeah, I looked it up. Jean Baudrillard, simulacra and simulation is what your speech reminded me of, but I couldn't remember. What is wrong with everyone today? Why is everyone talking in cryptic code? Oh, yeah, I looked it up. Jean Baudrillard, simulacrum and simulation. Is what your speech reminded me of, but I couldn't remember. We're going to do a stream on punctuation one day, and we're going to sort this bullshit out once and for all. I was very heavily influenced by Jean Baudrillard at uni, but there's something more meta, to be honest with you. Jean Baudrillard basically Baudrillard's interesting because not only does he write about postmodernism, but he is postmodernist. So not only is he critiquing it, but he's critiquing it from within it. So it's quite a sort of a, well, I like the sound of broken glass. It's like a Mobius strip of postmodernism, which you can buy in the merch store by tomorrow. I surely can. Nice one, Respawn. I struggled to understand that then, Mr. Spawn, and then I finally got it. And when I got it, I thought it was beautiful. I thought it was electrical. Whoa, what's happening here? All of a sudden it's going bloody crazy. Now I'm going to have to do two. All right, Paddy. Right, hang on a minute. Let me get these two on the screen. Because I do show entropies, and I keep saying it, but soon I'll have OBS. So I won't have to do this bizarre workaround. You make an OBS donation, it'll be on the screen, just like a super chat. Yeah, and what are you going to make of that, Susan? How are you going to feel about that then, Sue? What an ironic name for someone who runs the tubes. All right, people, just a couple of donations that need acknowledging. Paddy Burns drops a cockle and he says, no cryptic language, here's a tenner. Now, let me see. No cryptic language. What could that be? Prose. Here's a tenner. Here's a tenner. Tenor, singer. Pavarotti. Is it Prose Pavarotti? Respawn drops a lady. I have to give you a donation. My name is on all my super chats. Very good, Respawn. Thank you, Paddy. Thank you, Respawn. Oh, it looks like Wednesday is started like an absolute bloody dream. Did I already mention Harry's stream? Did I already mention Harry's stream? I'm calling it Harry's stream, but Horus took over as usual. Harry and old Vance. Watch Harry's stream with Horace and David. It's very good. Very good stream. So there's that. I think Horus came on here yesterday and shielded it yesterday. But it's definitely worth a watch, it's sure. You're all right, Andrew, Eric. It doesn't matter what you write. It just matters what you meant. What? Eh? Does it? No. Oh, sorry, the other way around. Our pal says it's been pissing it down here, Chris. Well, here, it's a beautiful sunny day. And it's about 34. So, you know, horses for courses. Different blokes for different jokes, innit? Our pal. I haven't seen the monkeys in a long while. Now check this out. Check this out. Chrissy, I will get back to you. Don't worry. I'll just wait for another couple to come through so I can deal with them as a... Can you stop working every time I start streaming? Can you do that? Or do you want to get the wrath of my dim Mac death touch? Now, here's a funny story about the monkeys. Right, listen to this. Mrs. Me in it, apart from making my Christmas, and I will always love her for that, she also sent me a rubber snake. Steady, come on, calm yourself down. Hello, Kajetil Stud, who is recording at -9 centigrade. So everyone in England who's complaining about it being 12 or 9 can just that's a hot bath compared to with our friend Kajetel, who I'm sure is looking in a different direction to his previous avatar. Right, where was I anyway? Bang him. Bite his throat. There you go. That's the MO, isn't it? If you can't throw hands, throw teeth. Right, where was I? Hello, Kajetu. Anyway, nice to see you. Can't even remember what I was damn talking about now. Oh yeah. So, wife of this fella, right? Yeah, that's good. Always good to hear. Mrs. Me in it. She sent me a rubber snake. Come on. Okay, come on. Let's just get it out. She threw a rubber snake at me. And she said it will scare the monkeys, right? Now, weirdly, my girlfriend was terrified of it. Oi, don't even go there or you will be banned. That ban hammer will crush your head and you'll be looking for your eyes for months. One of your eyes will be looking for the other one. But check this out. So I threw it out into the tropical veranda so that it was just there all curled up. This rubber snake, right? Get an email from Mrs. Me in it. How's the rubber snake getting on? Seen any monkeys? And I went, not only have I not seen any monkeys, but the rubber snake. Hello, Moslab. No, you know what? She's lovely. She's absolutely lovely. The pair of them are, her and her husband. What a lovely couple of people. Just lovely. Nice to see you, Moslab, as well. Hello, Ralph. So, not only have I not seen any monkeys in a while, but the bloody snake's gone. No one goes there except for me and the girlfriend. It's gone. And I was like, who's run off with the rubber snake? And it was quite it's not like about that long. It coils up like to about that big. And I thought, what the frick has happened to the rubber snake? So when she wrote to me and said, how's the rubber snake and the monkeys? I said, well, I haven't seen any monkeys, but I am sorry to report the rubber snake is gone. So all the effort you went to buying it, packing it, sending it, if I knew you were coming, I'd have sent a snake. It's gone. Sorry, love, it's gone. 2 days later, oh, it's back. It's back. Yeah, it's alive. I don't think it's rubber. I think it's a real snake. It's come back. It was in a different part of the garden, but not like hidden. It was just somewhere else. And I was like, ooh, who wants a haunted rubber snake? So I haven't even been in the garden since. It hasn't scared the monkeys away. It scared everyone away. I got a haunted rubber snake. It's the Phoenix of Agista. I always thought Agista was female. Well, it probably is now because the rubber snake's been chopped off, but you know what I mean. I had something else. Hello, European housewife. How are you, my dear? Good Lord, I don't know what Moslab and Browning are talking about, but it seems to be somewhat of a private combination. Meganesia Sean used to use a rubber snake to chase the birds from the lychee tree. Sounds like a beautiful love song, that does. Chasing the birds from the lychee tree with my rubber snake, and you and me, they were golden days, but you were gay, and I lost my foot in a septicemic way. Hey, hey. Yeah, not quite the love song I was assuming it would be. There was something else I needed to tell you. Hello, Michael. Casrelda has come in with some logic. Bird picked it up, realised it wasn't food, and dropped it. Do birds eat snakes? The old famous snake-eating birds of Phnom Penh? I don't know about that. Maybe another snake borrowed it. It's like blow up doll, blow up snake. Now, I have got some good news. Now, hello, Mega Essex Boy. Mega Essex Boy wants to get in the chat. Let me tell you if it's open. I honestly don't know what they're doing over there. It's open, it's closed. You've got to pass a test. You've got to answer questions. Good Lord knows what's going on. Nope, it's closed at the moment. You'll have to talk to Sarah. Sarah's the person that's... I don't know what she's doing. But Sarah sorted out. Now listen, while we're on the subject, Varten, second litten, Margin Walker, I'll deal with that in a minute. When I get a couple, then I can get them all up on the screen, okay? So I will get with that. And I've got yours wrapped up, Chrissy. Don't you worry about that, my love. Don't talk to me about the cats and their mating ritual. Hello, love. You all right? Yeah, you want to hear me sing? Yeah, go on. How do you sing? I sing like this. Wow, wow. Yeah, that's not a bad bit of singing. Can you do anything else? Yeah, I can do a shit. Look. Oh, yeah, me too. Oh, I suppose we're in love now. Can you stick that pointy thing in me and I'll scream? Yeah, no worries. Yeah, not the finest way to start the day. Well, I'm the victim here, but good Lord, she didn't seem like she had a good time. Right, a plastic owl ate it. There was an old plastic owl who swallowed a rubber snake. I don't know why. She wanted something to bake. Talking about something to bake, today I'm going down to my girlfriend's house after I've done some work. Stream, few hours work. Girlfriend's new house, and guess what? I am taking down there. I'm going to bake her an orange and poppy seed cake. Dun 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 dun. If I knew you were moving, I did bake a cake. Yeah, I'm going to bake her an orange and poppy seed cake. Now I need to know from the women. Let's be honest. I need to know. I'm going to make my own icing. I'm going to make my own cake. But when I've had orange and poppy seed cakes before, it's got like grated orange peel on top. But I don't think it is. Is it some kind of caramelized orange peel? Because I'm suddenly thinking, if I hang on, sorry, people. Sorry, people, work. And if I don't deal with it now, it will cause me massive problems later. I'll be about 5 seconds. There you go. Job's a good one. Put it in a knapsack and take it back to your uncle's house. What was I talking about? What absolute nonsense that no one ever needed to hear was I talking about next? Can anyone give me an heads up? Heads up. Thanks for counting, James. I think I got there, didn't I? 4, 3, 2, 1. Work has gone. Oh, yeah. If I put actual orange peel on it, that's going to be a bit rank, isn't it? Is it some kind of caramelized orange peel? Where's the European housewife? She'll know. Candida peelings. Isn't Candida like thrush or something? Candida is a sexually transmitted disease, you good Lord, love it. Candid orange, is it? It is, that's what I'm saying. Okay. No, look, Charlie Sparkles reckons this. No, I don't know. It's been dried and processed. Okay. Oh, there you go. I knew you'd know. So no, I can't, because I haven't got any candid stuff and I won't be able to buy any here. So my idea was to make the cake, and then as I'm getting the tuk-tuk down to her drum, just grate a bit of orange over it. But no. Okay. Damn. Okay, thank you, European housewife. That's very kind of you. Hang on. Batch reckons I can simmer in a sugar orange juice solution. Oh, good Lord. That sounds like I'm making prison hooch. Just put an orange on top. Oh, that sounds great. I mean, aesthetically wonderful. And I'll do it live. I've got you this cake. Oh, hang on, don't eat it yet. Okay. All right, that's okay. So I won't be doing that then. Oh, I could get some marmalade and strip out some of the peel and just drop a bit of that on it. Yeah. Hello, Chonacom. Okay, there you go. Right, listen, anyone, Ted, if you're lurking, Ted, I still haven't replied to your email. I haven't replied to anyone. People, if you're going to send me like videos and YouTube clips and things, can you do it in the Scrubs group, just at Chris Dangerfield? Because I've got about 400 emails to get through, and I'm not joking. That's about 3 hours work. So a lot of them, I'm just going to write back to you a nice one, send, because I'm so fucking busy. I'm always there for people who've got problems and who need to talk. But sometimes people just write to me and tell me funny things, which is sort of all right as well. But what you've got to understand is I get fucking hundreds of them, and now they're building up, and it's getting me all a bit stressed out. Cook some orange slices in butter and sugar. Yeah, but then I've got to go and get an orange. I reckon I'm just going to put I'll just put the icing on it. She'll be like it. Baking a cake is really necessary. Yeah, girlfriend's moved into her new house. What a lovely thing to do. You've got to give your girlfriend a homemade cake, surely. That's how you keep hold of the beauties. Well, first world problems, but the operative word is problem. So, it's still a problem. I can always do that, though. Wolfie, ping me an email, and I'll pass you Mega Essex Boys' email. Not a problem. But obviously tell me to do that in the lettering. Lettering? What? Make sure you've done that in the typography. No, I think I'm just going to ignore. I'm just not going to put any orange on the top at all. I think I'll just leave it. I mean, maybe I'll go and buy a loaf of bread and get the poppy seeds off it and just put a few of them on top. Well, I've got some poppy seeds because I'm putting them in the fucking thing, so I'll just put some of them on top. Don't need to scrape them off a loaf of bread. Anyway, and that's the cake story. Marmalade life hack. Well, that's kind of what it's going to be, actually. That's pretty much what it's going to be. I mean, my cakes, when I bake a cake, what I think it's going to be at the beginning compared to what it is at the end is very different. That isn't a bad idea. Put it in some water, get the chocolate off, get the little orangey disc out, chop it into strips. No. Nice to see you, Broken Silence. But Ted, if you are looking, I'll get on that email today. I promise you, if you're lurking. Massive apologies. They're the emails I really want to deal with, and I've just been so freaking busy lately. Yeah, I think that's a fair point. Well, I have some poppy seeds because I'm making a fucking orange and poppy seed cake. That's why I have some poppy seeds. Mega Essex Boy wants me to crumble a sickie of soap bar into it. Oh, there's plenty of them out here and all. They grow wild. The Papiva somniferum grow wild out here. Oh, yeah. 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 Yeah, you go down there with a scalpel and you have a little kip while you're there for 2 days. Yeah, I think so, James. I think we'll be all right. I'll take some photos anyway, and you can all laugh at me, but there you go. That's going to happen. And people, listen, don't forget, if ever any scrubs want to make contact, that's how we do it round here. One of you writes to me and says, pass my email on to so-and-so, and I'll do it. It won't ever happen the other way round. You can't write to me and say, give me so-and-so's email. What you can do is write to me and say, give my email to so-and-so. Then it gives them the option. Okay, nice. I don't know if you've been listening, Mrs. Me in it, but I was talking about the old disappearing and reappearing snake situation we've been dealing with. Yeah, if I knew you were coming on. I'm surprised Moslab hasn't asked me whether I'm going to leave it out in the rain or something. Right, okay. Well, they have, but they shouldn't have been yet. Right, let's get on that now. There's not a lot of people here, but I will, what will I do? I will mention it again this afternoon. Right, people, it's the new Scrubs photography event situation. so sorry. Not nice. Right, here we go. This is the new Scrubs photography event situation. And don't forget, last time we done this, everyone who didn't do it was pissed. And, guess what? You know, I've got this old building to myself. Not anymore. Someone's moved in upstairs. He's a fucking grebo. Can you imagine? Shaved at the sides, little ponytail there. He's in for a slap. And then downstairs, some blokes moved in as well. French bloke, Dominique. Fucking hell. In one day, they both turned up. And I was like, what? This is my manor. Go on, get out. I'll get a shot of them, though. Don't worry. I have ways and means. So that's going to happen. Right. Now, listen. Remember, last time we done it, people who missed out didn't realise. People who missed out still sent me photos and wanted to take part, and it was one of the best streams we ever done. So this was suggested. This was suggested a long while ago. I can't remember who by. It might have been Batch. It might have been our pal. Apologies if I've got the wrong person. But this is the new Scrubs photography event situation. You need to send photos to me. You don't need to. You can if you want. Of your great-grandparents and grandparents. So what we're looking for, I will deal with that one. Oh, it's bullets on here. I didn't know who you meant then. Now you're talking about him and her. Yeah. Oh. Well, that's the start of my plan. Nice one, Mr. Bullet. Right, listen. Thank you, Little Bullet, for the donation and for reminding me that I might have just go away, people. I don't think they'll last very long up there. He doesn't realise how hot it's going to get. It's got a flat roof, 2 walls of windows. Like, I don't mind, 30 years on the smack. I'm used to sitting in a puddle of my own sweat. But once I'll tell you what, it's unbearable up there. And down there, wait till he hears my music, my songs at 3 o'clock in the morning. Hello, Mr. Blue, I love you. That's the classic Hello, Mr. Blue, I Love You, recorded in 1975. Right, so what we want is grandparents, ideally black and white ones, because they're the funniest, but we will accept, of course, photos from the 60s and 70s. So basically, old photos of your family, weird, silly clothes, but not youngsters. So I don't want old photos of you when you were a kid like we done before. This is like your grandparents and your great-grandparents. Those weird old black and white ones where they're all standing there and there's a fucking coach and horses behind them. But, not only black and white. It might just be colour, but really early colour photos. So it's old photos from your family. And then we put them on screen and people try and work out whose family it is. So have I made that clear? Has anyone got anyone? Don't worry, I already am. I know the passwords of all of. I know the passwords of about 5. It's all sorted. Is there any more information I need to give you? Is there anything people don't get? You don't need a scanner. Have you got an iPhone? Just take a photo of it. Fucking scanner, what? I ain't got a scanner, except my head blows up. Just take a photo of it. Yeah, we get it. Cool. Now listen, here's the really important bit. Really important bit. In the subject, just put photos. Nothing else. Just photos. And I don't need 5 paragraphs of you explaining to me, this is when me and my aunt Renita went to Beccles for the day and she tripped over and got an ice cream stuck on her knee. And we had to take her to hospital and they tried to cut the ice cream off, but her legs fell off. No, photos in the subject and then the actual photos in the email. You have got 2 weeks to get this done. Today it is the 3rd of February. Let's say the 20th. Let me just see what day that is. Let's just see what day that is. That's a Saturday. Not so good. You have got until Thursday the 18th. Thursday the 18th. I am putting it in my calendar now. I'll tell you what, people, if you don't use your smartphone digital calendar, you are missing out. Life-changing. I know for most of you that's obvious. Just use it. You get 2 alerts. It's just, if you've got a sieve head like I have, it's absolutely amazing. So Thursday the 18th of February. So I say plus, I say old photo event, location, Phnom Penh, starts, it's going to be the afternoon show. So that's going to be at 3 o'clock. And then I'm going to do alert 1 day before, and then second alert. Well, 2 hours before, add. Right, so you've got till Thursday the 18th, but really you've got get them in early, because if they come in on Thursday the 18th, I might just go, oh, sorry, I missed them. I will remind you but no more than 5. No more than 5 each, come on, let's not be mad. I don't want your whole photo album. So maximum 5. So that will be good fun. And believe me, if anyone wasn't here for the last photo thing we done, it was one of the best scrub streams ever. It was about 3 hours long and we were absolutely cracking up. The address to send them to is going to be up on the screen right now. I wonder if that absolute Muppet's going to cut this little bit out and make another video. That nonce Dangerfield wants pictures of your grandparents. Some kind of dirty old reverse nonce he is. Yeah, get some friends. Right, people. That's where that you send them to. That's my email, chris@chrisdangerfield.com. Yeah, it really was good, man. Nice one, Mr. Rascal. Yes, our pal. It was great, wasn't it? It was such good fun. No, not preferably black and white. I've just read the rest of your message, you cheeky bugger. But just, you know, photos of your ancestors, basically. But like, for instance, all my grandparents, they'll all be colour, but they'll be funny because they're all sort of in their 80s and that. But I have also got some from like 3 or 4 generations back. So anything from grandparents up. Do you know what I mean? Grandparents up. Thank you, John. I'm glad someone noticed that. Oh, Rebecca, bless you, my love. I'll tell you what we can do. I'm going to track down your real parents. And just for this show, I'm going to cause you some trauma. I'm going to spring a surprise on you on the day of the competition. I'm going to go, and Rebecca said she's adopted. And guess what, Rebecca? Say hello to Mum. Fucking hell. I was only joking, obviously. Oh my God, look at the madness of Jason Rigby. Where would my personal data, photos go used afterwards? No, from me. Okay. All right then. I mean, I'm sure, Jason, that photographs of your grandparents are you know, this is probably gonna they are probably classified documents. If they get out, I mean, who knows what will happen to the world? So yeah, you've probably made a right decision. Good Lord. Absolutely absurd. But it's your call. If you don't want to do it, no worries. There you go, Tony. Absolute problems. I know, Moslab, I know. I what you meant to do. I'm trying to be polite, but I God knows. What are you going to do with photos of someone with a flock of seagulls haircut that we still haven't seen? But there you go. Well, now you've let the cat out of the bag, Dennis. No one's going to send me any. Tony, I'm not sure that parentpid actually counts as a word. Megaetics boy is chuckling his balls loose. Oh, that'll be the blower. Oh, I wonder if she knows that I'm you too, Megaetics boy. I wonder if she knows I'm streaming. I wonder if I'm making a video at the moment. I wonder why you'd call right now. Do you want to say hello?
Hello, my friend.
There you go.
Hello.
What can I do for you, my love? Yeah, I'm coming. I'm just going to do this. And then I've got a couple of other things to do. Probably about 5:30. I'll probably leave here about 5:30.
Okay.
All right.
Bye.
Bye. See you later. You see, she wants to rush me, but she doesn't know that she's going to get a cake. If I knew you were coming, I'd have ruined the cake. Ruined the cake. Ruined the cake. If I knew. Have you noticed I'm wearing my crammer? Oh, you couldn't see it because I've still got Mega Essex Boys message. Sorry, people, I've just realised I've got to put some charge on my phone, or I will be in all sorts of trouble. Hello, Raver's Revenge. That's a lovely thing to say. She's just changed my life. I've never known a woman so feminine. I've never known a woman so traditional. I've never known someone so accepting. I just, fuck me, man. No, absolutely head over heels in love with her. What are you going to do? Right, I am going to look at these super chats, these entropies now. 1 second. Boop, 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 boop. Boom, 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 boom. Well, I think we've had rather a nice stream, actually. I'm still not 100% after the old booze up. I'll tell you what, I won't be doing that again for a few months. Good Lord. If at all, it was quite intense, to be honest with you. A couple of super chats came through while we were all shaking our bits. Margin Walker said, although it is common to speak of Marxism or communism subverting society, I am persuaded that the left today are much more the students of Rousseau than Marx. V of T channel. Thoughts, Danger? Well, what I would say is they're students of neither. Having spent 7 years at art school and 2 years doing cultural studies, people don't tend to study writers anymore. Chrissy says the quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog. Thank you, Chrissy. The truth is they don't really, until they get to like master's degree or PhD, they don't really, I know Marxists at university who called themselves Marxists, who hadn't read the German ideology, they hadn't read the Communist Manifesto, they hadn't read Das Kapital. They'd read loads of secondary texts. They'd read loads of other writers telling them what Marxism was. And, it's a poverty of thought at university. You can't actually expect modern students to study and learn stuff. One, they're not clever enough because Blair opened up the universities to every Tom, Dick and Harry. They just don't get it. They don't understand it. They can say things. They can just say things like, the workers own the means of production. We should distribute wealth, yeah? Fat cats and capitalism, yeah? It's just bullshit. So my point is, are they more students of Rousseau than Marx? I can see the point, actually. I can see the point because they can probably get their head around the social contract. But I don't think they're students of any authors. I really don't. I think they're students of leftism, of activism. That would be my answer. Thank you very much. Good, cool question. I don't know if my answer was any good. Tom, Dick, and Jamal. It's a peculiar situation. Yeah. Once upon a time, the left was all about fighting for the working classes. But in around 1968, with the Night of the Barricades in France and all that other bullshit, you've got this weird switch where the left no longer cared about the working classes. They just hated the rich. And there's a big difference between hating the rich and fighting for the working classes. And the working classes historically have let down communism time and time again. It let them down in the Soviet example. It let them down in Mao's example. It let them down in the Cambodian example. The working classes don't want communism, and they always let them down. In Marx's thought, the working classes are always going to rise up and go, yeah. But in truth, about 4% of them do. They don't want all that grief and aggro for this peculiar sort of Trojan horse of authoritarianism. And especially these days when they've seen they've seen the 2/3 of the world that give it a go and all ended up eating their own feet. They just hate the rich. It's a great point that our pal said. They just don't like rich people, usually because that's their parents, and it's just a very, very tedious, mundane, and banal rebellion against their rich parents that worked hard all their lives to send their kids to university because they thought it might help them, when actually it's just killing the West. Right, we've been going for that magic hour. Knievel Evil said, Dangerfield, I could tell you let the mask slip. What? Mask slip? If I had something better than this, I would definitely be showing it. When you said, I haven't known a woman so accepting. You will grow, mate. Another cryptic comment, but you're welcome to it. You're welcome to it. Yeah, there you go. There you go. We got there in the end, Mr. Victory. Okay, people. Well, there you go. It's been a lovely day. We barely reached minimum wage, you cheeky fuckers. Now listen, I am going down to my girlfriend's house. Doesn't that sound lovely? Listen, people, listen. This is her first house. I mean, I moved out of home when I was 16. And I know it's different when you're a bloke. But farting. But nice one, little bullet. But I know it's different when you're a bloke. But at 16, I moved out and I had to earn money and pay my bills and do what you have to do. But she's 20, 22, 23, fuck knows, 14. And she's got to try and do all this now. And it's damn exciting. So I will be going down there. I'll take her a cake. We're going to go and buy her she hasn't even got a bed. She's been sleeping there for 3 days on the floor. And I was like, why don't you just buy a bed? She's like, I'm all right. Because her and her family, her mother and her 3 sisters used to sleep on the street. For about 5 years they slept rough. The whole family. So being in a room on the floor is nothing to her. So it's all quite exciting. Oh, John, she's already got them, mate. She's already got them. She's got about 3 sets. She's already got about 3 sets. When I go, because she had them in the provinces, and when I go in, I go, you got to turn them off. I can't have those fucking migraine switches on. No, they got to go off. No, good call, John. She's already got them. She's already got them. Many pairs. Little bullet. Random Wednesday question. Werten, de Baskens, werten. Oh, hang on a minute. Sorry. Hang on. Sorry. I've got weird shit going on over here. 1 second. Sorry, people. Sorry. This broadcast will continue in approximately 3, 2, 1 seconds. Thank you. Random Wednesday question. From Q to P. What is the longest word you can make using just the letters of the top line of your keyboard. Now, I would suggest it's quip, because you can't have a word without you can't have Q without a U following it. So it's quip. However, I think QWERTY might be a word. So maybe it's QWERTY, QWERTY. So it's either quip or QWERTY. That's what I reckon. Unless it's a trick question, in which case you're going to get a slap, Mr. Bullet. Come on, what's the answer? Nice one, though. I like a random Wednesday question. Oh, hang on a minute. They don't need to be in order. They don't need to be in order, no. Oh, okay. I got it completely wrong. I thought they needed to be in order. So who knows? Nice one, Mick. I will go through them later. And listen, people, if you don't get responses to messages you sent me, if they don't need a response, don't think I haven't read them. But I've just got hundreds, and I just can't. I've got so much to do today, and every other day. Yeah, no, that's what I'm doing. I'm doing it today. So they don't have to be in order. That was a mistake I made. Margin Walker. Oh, no. We've already had that one. Sorry. I thought I heard 2 super chats come through. Maybe that was Little Bullet, random Wednesday question. Oh, I'm sorry if I missed another one. I'm sorry if I missed another one. Where I just keep hearing the noise, but I can't see them. Is it going to be Bullet giving us the answer? Someone got that one. Someone actually got that one, Mr. Bullet. Good call, good call. Let's see who got that, because someone actually did get that. But when someone gets it that quickly, it's because they know the question. They've been here before. I think that was going to be Kajetil Olstad, but James was the one before Kajetil. Good call, though. Good question. I like that sort of thing. I don't know why I thought they'd have to be in order. Maybe I'm just some kind of control freak like that. Well, hang on a minute, though. Hang on a minute. Someone said quarter pipe. Can you get that one? Q-U. Come on, man. Where's the A on the top line of a bloody Mick? Mick, what keyboard? What keyboard you got? Where'd you get your computer? Afghanistan? We done well. That was a good one. Thank you, Mr. Bullet. Thank you for the donations too. Thank you, everyone. Oh, Lomax is suggesting it could be Porioriorioritapikopicope, which is always an option. Thank you, everyone who joined in. Thank you, everyone who donated. Thank you, everyone who was just sitting back and enjoying the show. I will now, because I'm down there all day and then I've got to come back and work. I don't know what time I'll be streaming later. Probably 3, but maybe 4. But if I fall asleep like I did yesterday, who knows? It could be 4:15. Which is always an option. It's been an absolute. Oh, proprietary has come in as well. Oh, cool. We're absolutely going for it now. I'm getting messages coming through left, right, and centre. People, it's been an absolute pleasure. Thank you very much. And I will catch up with you later on today. And have a lovely day. We're nearly at the weekend. It's literally Thursday tomorrow. Have a wonderful day. Let the people you love know that you love them. And I will see you later. Ta-da!
All the world loves a lover. All the girls in every land are meant to know. The joy of loving is to live in the world of man. There's someone who's waiting for you. Soon the world will be yours for a toy. Music starts to play, night will turn to day. Darkness disappears when the one you love is near. You're in man. All the world loves the lover. All the girls in every land are meant to know. Joy of loving is to live in the world of mankind. There's a place that is waiting for you, a world where the best in life is free, where time is always spring, happiness is king. The dreams you dream come true when the one you love loves you. You're in mankind.
Enjoy the rest of your Wednesday, people. Make it count. The clock is ticking. This is your life. If you don't go and find your life, it ain't going to come and find you. If you don't go and find your life, the only thing that's going to come looking for you is death. So get on it. Make it count. Bonjour.
All the world loves a lover. All the girls in every land are meant to know. Joy of loving is to live in the world of mankind.
Making a cake for la 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 la. Making a cake for la.